Allianz Stadium, where Juventus currently lead 1-0 to Federico Gatti's first of the season. Venezia can consider themselves unlucky not to be level. Rattling the crossbar, but it's that man there, Federico Gatti, and his close-range finish. That splits the teams ahead of the restart. So Giorgio Altare head out early. The second warm-up, who came on for Svoboda towards the end of the first half. Venezia forced into one change early on. Svoboda coming off injured and Altare coming on. No changes though at the break for either side. So having survived that scare, now kick on and get the second goal, that crucial second goal. That'll take them closer to a first win since the 9th of November when they swept aside Torino, their city rivals, thanks to Tim Weah and Kenan Yildiz. Down to the watch from Antonio Juan, we're back underway. Juventus playing from right to left in the second period. Vlahovic, for the first time dropping deep, coming towards the ball. Now Danilo can break. Kenan Yildiz. Vlahovic. Confirmation that no changes from Juventus. Same 4-2-3-1. McKennie, two-man midfield. Cope Miners, Yildiz and Weah playing in behind Dusan Vlahovic, who hasn't scored in Serie A since the Derby d'Italia in October. A 4-4 draw away at Inter. Just at one stage trailing 4-2. Venezia forced into that change in the first half. Tade coming on for Svoboda. Stagno behind Poyampalo. We're going to have the first yellow of the match. We are. Poyampalo sliding in there. This was Magnus Anderson. The best to get away on this right-hand side. Although with that initial foul, the reason why Anderson was stopped in his tracks, he looked to head towards Di Gregorio's goal. The first yellow of the match. Making his 82nd top flight appearance tonight, formerly of Pescara. Udinese and Frosinone. Di Francesco just to keep his players on their toes, to keep the morale high. Very well though, not to allow heads to drop after conceding. Expected the floodgates to open up and Juventus to kick on, but they didn't. Still a dangerous scoreline, this one for Juventus. They're not over the line. Just against Lecce a couple of rounds ago, they were leading. Went added time, then Rebic with a late equaliser. It's Bologna's shoe was on the other foot, just coming back from 2 goals down. Doyen Pobega's 2-goal cushion for the Rosso-Blu. Cope Miners Bangula with an added time equaliser. Weah drifting in field. It's Kenan Yildiz. Yildiz once again. Vlahovic for Danilo. They'll settle for a corner. Once again assessing his options, and Antonio Dwyer just making sure there's nothing untoward inside the box. For Cope Miners. So once again, cause problems. Curled in by Cope Miners. Thuram jumps up. There's Yildiz! And he's headed it home. He was lauded for his display against Manchester City from pundits at both home and abroad. Now he shows his eye for goal. Not renowned for his aerial prowess, but Kenan Yildiz heading in the second. Once again, it's come from a corner. Once again, Venezia seeing their Achilles heel exploited. The 8th corner they've conceded this term. Kenan Yildiz brings out the party moves, the dance moves as well. Juventus fans can breathe a big sigh of relief. Flicked on by Thuram. Kenan Yildiz just allowed to head the ball. Nicolosi Caviglia the wrong side of him. Man against his parent club tonight. Stankovic got a glove to it. Kenan Yildiz will of course claim it. Took that touch off the Venezia keeper. Hold your horses. Handball. Kenan Yildiz, so the goal ruled out, won't stand, so the joy is short-lived in those dance moves. That celebration pointless from Kenan Yildiz and company. So we're back at 1-0 after Juventus a little scare in the first half. Now Venezia surviving a scare. Man up, indicating to his arm. It's been active drama then. Action-packed start to this second period. Still on course then for their objective, which is to win and also win with a clean sheet, tighten up at the back again. 11 shutouts from the opening 16 Serie A match days. Their 7th league win of the season. Of course, preserve their unbeaten status, the only side this term in Serie A to still boast an unbeaten record. Through Filip Stankovic, son of the Inter and Lazio great Dejan Stankovic. He's a name for himself in his own right. So things been different. His father Dan there played for Juventus. They really were linked close to capturing his signature in 2004 before Lazio sold him to Inter. We've spoken about goals direct from corners tonight. Stankovic scoring his first for Inter in a derby straight from a corner. 3-2 loss though for Inter. Now Weah. Give and go with McKennie, the two USA internationals looking to combine. Sons of former Serie A stars. We've got Tim Weah, the son of George, Kefren Thuram, the son of Lilian Thuram, the brother of Marcus Thuram, on his trade with Inter. Kalulu, McKennie, this is promising. Cope Miners, it's Vlahovic, now Thuram, will he shoot? Thuram, curling strike! And Filip Stankovic worried. Getting closer though, Thuram. Still seeking that elusive first goal for the club. Rather netted just once for the Bianconeri. In his time in Turin. Really special to have the generation of Thuram's target in Serie A after Marcus already firing in the goals last season for Inter. Now Kenan Yildiz, one-on-one with Zampano. Yildiz, Danilo, McKennie, swept away by Zampano on a yellow card, so he has to be careful. spells of this match. Stanio away from Thuram. It's Buzio. Nicolusi Caviglia from distance. It was rising though. By a few jeers and whistles by his former supporters to make it difficult for him on his return. Just wants the idea Di Francesco has called on Nicolusi Caviglia to be more of a leader, to take more responsibility, he wants to take his game to the next level. Cope Miners, Vlahovic, McKennie, space opening up. Yildiz now, still with Yildiz! Which gets down low and makes the save. That's that in his locker, Kenan Yildiz, checking inside, taking on opposition defences. Shades of Robbie Baggio, shades of Del Piero. Such a talented player. More than one occasion turned down any approaches from other clubs. You can see here as he jumped up to catch part of his arm as well. Ran with the flick on, very much like the opening goal. Keeps Venezia hopes alive. Juventus can get that second goal, just open up daylight. The wind out of the Venetian sails. So they have really struggled when it comes to top flight meetings against Juventus, but they caused a few problems for Juventus in the 90s in the Coppa Italia. So beating the Turin Giants. Up towards Zampano, stopped in his tracks. Referee wants to play. Francesco first as a coach at least shot to fame with Sassuolo, taking them into the top flight for the first time in their history. Actually taking them into Europe as well. Yildiz, smart ball, Vlahovic, flag stayed down. Tadeo away. Yildiz really starting to come to life then in this second half. Turkish international, joined at youth level from Bayern Munich. Here he is, Kenan Yildiz. Cope Miners. He's got the prestigious number 10 jersey over the summer. We signed a new deal, and here he is, Kenan Yildiz. Vlahovic towards McKennie, first time hit. Now Thuram. Cope Miners, Vlahovic, we're playing on, and then the referee does stop play. Cope Miners are judged to foul Zampano there. Hoping to build last week's first goal for Juventus. He was a big money signing over the summer from Atalanta. Jury's still a bit out on Cope Miners. Will take time though to settle into his new surroundings. Different style of football to Gianpiero Gasperini, his coach at Atalanta. His injury issues as well, Cope Miners since joining. Buzio. Stanio, Kenny in there quick, now Thuram. Kalulu stayed up from the back. Savona towards Kenan Yildiz. He was just ready to strike there, Kenan Yildiz. Ready to pull the trigger. Kalulu well won back. Vlahovic. Kalulu. Back with Vlahovic, with the pullback. Kalulu now! would have been a very unlikely goal source. The French defender stayed up from the back, involved in that little move. Mike Thuram still looking for his first goal for the Bianconeri. From Milan. Fonseca didn't see him part of his plans, but Thiago Motta certainly did. To bring him to Turin. Paolo McKennie. Vlahovic might fall kindly here for Tim Weah, the unselfish option. Buzio. Zampano has options to aim at. Zampano's ball. Another box-to-box display tonight from him. Cope Miners. Mueller's at full stretch. Changing hands quickly. It's scrappy for both teams. And into the final 30 minutes. Into the second period yet to work Di Gregorio. Didn't take the time to warm up in the first half. Take heart from Lecce's 1-1 draw. He struck late on. Cagliari as well, similarly here at home. Oristagno, mazy run, poke through. Anderson, Zampano towards Buzio. There's the header from Ellison! The Iceland international brings Venezia level at the Allianz Stadium. A well-worked team move. Ellison ghosting in and headering it home. Juventus just can't seem to get into their stride, can't seem to kick on. They're pegged back at Lecce. They dropped points last time out against Bologna. And Venezia could well be another team to frustrate Thiago Motta and his Bianconeri. Di Gregorio got a glove to it, wasn't enough. Ellison with his second of the season. And for the third match in succession in Serie A, the Juventus defence has been breached. Who only came in for Candela. Candela was expected to start. Di Francesco, though, shuffling his pack. What a team selection it's proved to be. That goal from Gatti now seems a long time ago. Ellison has made it game on again, putting the pressure back on the Bianconeri. Weah. Good work from Ellison. Douglas Luiz looking to him now, the Brazilian former Aston Villa man. Was on the bench midweek against Man City. Made his return from injury. It's 50 million euros. Cope Miners, the jury out on him. It's similar for Douglas Luiz. Conceição also waiting in the wings. Conceição likely to come on for Tim Weah. Straight swap, and Douglas Luiz for McKennie or Thuram. There's a couple of surprises in store from Thiago Motta and his coaching staff. This Thuram just crowded out, chance to break. Nicolussi Caviglia holds up the play, waits for options, waits for support. And safety first from him, back with Giorgio Altare. It's an own goal back in match day 1 of 3 own goals this season for Venezia. Altare is mentioned Candelas a few moments ago, the other from Jesse Joronen in the Veneto derby against their regional foes Hellas Verona and Bentegodi. That changes them waiting in the wings for Juventus. Nicolucci Caviglia brought down by Ellison. He tried to bring it down, at least he got a touch on it. Danilo. Should Juventus fail again to win, put more pressure on Thiago Motta. Weah shaping up to cross, takes a big deflection. Should they fail to win, their lowest win tally from the opening 16 match days since 98-99. Conceição, Douglas Luiz, let's see who's going to make way. Who's coming on? So Tim Weah, he comes off. Lost a performance midweek here, setting up the second goal, failed to replicate that tonight. Cope Miners also coming off, so 2 straight swaps. Douglas Luiz for Cope Miners. Conceição for Weah. Just hoping to celebrate his 22nd birthday in style. Douglas Luiz still seeking his first goal. Going to show the big money spent was worth it. Thuram. Savona. Here is Douglas Luiz. Our friend also plays for Juventus with the Juventus women. She meanwhile has settled in well in life with the Bianconeri colours. Douglas Luiz now starts to follow in her footsteps. Schleiman. It's on the ground, cheering on the partner. Now Danilo, Kenny. Danilo towards Vlahovic, shielding the ball. Brings Kenan Yildiz back into play. Vlahovic. Douglas Luiz, that's nice football. And Vlahovic and Stankovic, reflex save from him. Took a big deflection. And Stankovic tips it out behind. Corner for the hosts. Douglas Luiz. The Brazilian. Feature. Juventus' trip to his former employers a couple of rounds ago in the Champions League. That goalless stalemate at Villa Park. Savona. Conceição, fresh from coming on. Still Conceição, to the ground. The referee says no penalty. A good view of it. Was stopped here against Cagliari for diving earlier in the season. Vlahovic's shot come cross. To the rescue there. Stankovic upfield. His brother is also a footballer, currently plying his trade in Switzerland with FC Luzern. Comes up from Di Francesco. On their travels this season, just 2 points from 8 games on the road. The point here would feel very much like a win. Now Man City could still be a turning point for Juventus, that result midweek. For Venezia, should they get a positive result away at Juventus, the most successful club on the domestic front. League titles, they will tell you. It's 36 officially, not on the pitch. Head and shoulders above their closest challengers, Inter, with 20 after their 20th league title last term. Won the Serie A title since the 2019-20 season under Maurizio Sarri, first of 9 consecutive league titles. To get back to, so we're looking to start their bread and butter back home in Serie A, trying to launch another European campaign and adventure. It's too far. Finals under Max Allegri in 2015 and 2017. You see the replay of Ellison's header, shake of the head from Thuram and company. Theme this season for Juventus, struggling against the so-called smaller sides. Danilo, Vlahovic. Danilo plays into the path of Kenan Yildiz. Keep an eye on Savona here, gets a touch on it, but it's too tame. It's not going to trouble Filip Stankovic. It's well wrapped up tonight. Chilly temperatures here in Turin and the rest of northern Italy. You'd expect as we find ourselves mid-December. It back. Yildiz. Luiz on the turn. Thuram. Conceição has Savona to his right. Savona. Conceição. Conceição. Deep, defending compact. Kalulu, he strike. Kalulu, Conceição. Still Conceição. Poyampalo to Mark Moristan, who can just take it away from the danger zone. Can't get it beyond McKennie though now, Juventus. Thuram carving through this Venezia defence. Vlahovic still stays on his feet. That's some great defending there. All stemmed from McKennie's winning back of the ball. Vlahovic, great strength. The Yildiz sliding in. They're celebrating as if he'd scored. That's what it means to him. Luiz with the corner. Headed away by Anderson. Daniel. One with Kenan Yildiz. Daniel. Was he fouled there? It was. Douglas Luiz coming back. It was clumsy from him. It's better from Daniel this time. Obviously dispossessed. Just to stay on his feet. Yildiz though equal to the effort. Ujar just tries to keep encouraging his players. Keeping up with watching on in the stands. Venezia look to respond to that double change from Juventus. Poyampalo, one of those making way. His scoreless run goes on. It's now 6 games and counting in Serie A. Anderson also makes way. Crossbar in the first half. John Yeboah, the Ecuador international, to come on, and Candela. unlucky own goal against Como last time out. Make amends, bit of redemption by scoring at the right end today. Get the winner, that would be some story. Right off Juventus though, if there's a team that can get a late goal, it's them. We saw it against Bologna last time out. Bangula coming off the bench. Fourth goal from a substitute this season from Juventus. Uzio, Nicolucci Caviglia, Yeboah, first touch since coming on. Nicolucci Caviglia, first time, that's a good ball in. And now Yeboah. Is crowded out, surrounded by a sea of light blue jerseys there, but all this winning the foul in front of the assistant. Tactical tweaks then from Zebedi Francesco. There is now no real out-and-out striker on the pitch for the Neds, but they've got plenty of roving forwards like Stanio, Yeboah. Uzio can also play in that role, but I'm expecting that to drop a little bit deeper. Thuram, Luis, Danilo, gonna kneel this. Expect the home fans to vent their frustration should Juventus drop more points. 4 games without a win in Serie A. It's Luis, Kenny, Danilo. Hasn't always had a full squad to choose from. Plenty of injuries that made life difficult for him. Val Bremer out all season. Douglas Luiz has had his injury woes. And here he is, Douglas Luiz. McKennie. Gonzalez is on the bench, but still not 100% fit. Was he offside there, Douglas Luiz? Playing on. Kneel this. Danilo. Cambiaso, Jonas Rui. Those who will be returning shortly. Thuram, Danilo. Douglas Luiz. He does need to pick up the pace here. More urgency in the final third. Need a creative spark as well to break down this stubborn Venezia side. Savona. Conceição falls backwards. A good sign. Charlie waiting to come on. Reportedly heading for the exit door. Press reports are to be believed. I say a possible option for him. Buzio. Stanio. Candela. Stanio just took his eye off the ball a moment. Has he picked up an injury there, Stanio? Clutching his left leg. Looking across to the bench. Meantime, might be leaving Venezia temporarily. Down to 10. So wait to see how the situation evolves for Gaetano Stanio. To be okay, he's looking to run it off. Venezia number 11. Kenny. Savona. And go beyond Ellison. There's Gatti. Danilo. Thuram. Kenan Yildiz wants to take on Candela. Force back. Now Danilo. Yildiz, Thuram. Played across the face of the box. Conceição's now lurking. Zampan has to be careful, he's on a yellow card. Conceição. Zampan really recovered well there, it wasn't simple. It's the added disadvantage of being on a yellow. Across the face of the box, asking a few questions. Fajoli will come on. A little over 10 minutes. Stanley, meanwhile, has now called for treatment. After Kobada was forced off with Oli Stanyo for the same fate. Fajoli, who hasn't scored since returning from that betting ban. Tail end of last season, warming up for Venezia. This is Cernagoy, Slovenian international. Savona coming off, a defender. Fajoli coming on. Will that mean Juventus switch to 3 at the back? Danilo, Gatti and Kalulu. Push Fajoli up. So 3-5-2 now for Juventus. 5-1-1. Lenson, who got the equaliser, coming off. Stanyo no longer able to continue. Cernagoy coming on for his 100th appearance tonight for the club in all competitions, and Kikya also coming on. That's for him to show what he can do in the closing stages. As thought Obi trying to keep out this corner. Curled in by Douglas Luiz. Away by Kikya, fresh from coming on. There's one Serie A goal to his name, and as you've guessed it, came against Juventus, the 22-23 season for Monza. Shot win for Monza against Juventus. It was Palladino's first match. Charge of the Brianzoli. On the Fiorentina helm. Decisive goal in the playoff victory against Cremonese last season, took Venezia back to the promised land of the Italian top flight under Paolo Vanoli with Torino. Douglas Luiz committing the foul for the first time this evening. Just taking his time here. So will also use every opportunity they have just to disrupt Juventus, frustrate them, run down the clock. It's fun. 8 minutes plus added time will feel like an eternity for Eusebio Di Francesco. They'll fly by for Juventus. Nicolucci Caviglia flicked on and in! It's unbelievable! Venezia have turned it around, and they're on course to become the first team to beat Juventus this season in Serie A. Nicolucci Caviglia with the ball in against his parent club. Idzes wheeling away. Idzes, one of those claiming it. Was he onside? Who got that decisive last touch? Jay Idzes will try and claim it. For Idzes, a first ever Serie A goal, and it's come in the backyard of the Bianconeri. Gatti watching on in disbelief. It all started so brightly for him. It wouldn't be the first time a player scored and then scored an own goal in Serie A. Remember Mattias Silvestre of Empoli. To him. 3-3 draw with Frosinone. as well, the Juventus great. Now Douglas Luiz trying to bring McKennie into play. McKennie at full stretch. Shows football about the fine margins. Also the sliding doors moments, as we see here. Clearly it's this onside, there's no doubt about that. It's wheeling away. It's looking to claim it. Only gone down as an own goal from Gatti. Piping up, venting their frustrations. Cernaguy will keep it in play. The shocks then of the season. So of course for a first win against Juventus since 1962. Set to end a 10-game losing streak away at the Bianconeri. Kalulu. Locatelli, Thuram, Fagioli, Douglas Luiz, now Conceição. Douglas Luiz goes for the spectacular, and he very nearly pulled it off. Is that a sign it's not going to be Juventus' night? Is it a sign that Venezia are on course for a historic result at the Allianz Stadium? What a strike though, a whisker wide, took some of the paintwork off the post. Back with Altare. They're your candidates for man of the match. Locatelli just took his eye off the ball. Yeboah. Candela. Yeboah. Still with Yeboah. Candela now. Goes out for a corner. They'll take that though, Venezia. Final minute of normal time. Yeboah's gone in the book. Played short by Nicolussi Caviglia. Yeboah. Candela. Nico Gonzalez. We have another yellow card, second one in quick succession. They're flying around now. Zwerka, the guilty party. Fagioli. Conceição's ball in. It's a deep one towards Nico Gonzalez. Filip Stankovic comes and claims. Filip Stankovic. John Yeboah. Can he come here across? There's still time on the clock. As he'll try and claim that goal. On down as an own goal as things stand. The Lega Serie website's now Idzes with the goal, so he'll be hoping that Gatti certainly won't want that unwanted record of scoring at both ends of the pitch. Cernagoy to ram away. Nicolussi Caviglia just runs into trouble. Gatti driving forward. Conceição one-on-one with Zampano. Need a bit of Conceição magic here. Away from support. Fagioli. Floated in. McKennie. Kalulu needs a good ball here. Leaves it for McKennie. Plenty of options. Conceição. Kalulu has found a pocket of space. Conceição. Conceição! And there's appeals for a handball from Juventus, and they've got a penalty. Conceição's strike has given Juventus a penalty. Handball in the 3rd minute of added time. Juventus a lifeline, a chance to draw level. Stankovic with that initial save. Stem from this scorching strike. Was it Candela who handled? This will clarify. Conceição's shot. Stankovic with the save. The arm was outstretched from Candela. Candela, who scored an own goal last week, has now given away a penalty. And Venezia are seeing their hopes of claiming a first ever win in the backyard of Juventus wash away. Vlahovic just needs to keep his cool. What a difficult period for Candela. In the limelight for all the wrong reasons. Now Vlahovic can get a late equaliser. Vlahovic, he is 3 from 3 this season from the penalty spot. Can he extend his 100% record this season in Serie A from 12 yards? There's a bit of argy-bargy. Just stopping players from encroaching. Vlahovic to rescue a point for Juventus deep into added time. Here goes Vlahovic and he slots it home. Juventus make it 2-2. 4th penalty of the season from Dusan Vlahovic. 4 from 4 now. Has words to say to the Venezia defender Jay Idzes, and he goes in the book. Juventus number 9. Still hasn't scored in open play this season at home in Serie A. It's another penalty. 7th overall this term. His first since scoring in the Derby d'Italia against Inter back in October in the league, of course. Starman against Manchester City. Vlahovic sending Filip Stankovic the wrong way. And Venezia's hopes of claiming that historic, that elusive in at Juventus appear to have been dashed. All eyes now on the referee, unless there's another late twist in the plot. Kalulu, is it time for Juventus to go on and win it? Douglas Luiz towards Nico Gonzalez. Kalulu curled in, Inzes away. Gatti. If he looks at his watch, that's disappointing from Gatti. For the second week running, Juventus need a late goal and added time equaliser to rescue a point. The jeers and whistles fly around the Allianz Stadium. The Bianconeri supporters are not happy with what they're seeing. It's a fourth successive draw in Serie A for Juventus. 16 match days and they're already into double figures for draws. Only 6 wins this term. Juventus fall further from the summit. Venezia will feel heartbroken.
as far as Bellingham. Now Valverde. Actually, it was Dani Ceballos who was able to intervene. Good work from Rodrigo, skipping past the first challenge. Just two more for company. It proved to be too many. Rodrigo has played it.
The consistency of the refereeing. He just is not great to initiate the space. Had the opportunity to put the cross in, but then good team defending. And then there's the goal with the deflection from earlier from Rodrigo.
Yeah, goal and an assist tonight for him. Killed in that delightful cross for Jude Bellingham's header just before the break. At 3-2, their noses in front. All the good money would have been going on Real Madrid to ease their way through the second half here to victory. But that is a rare privilege here at Vallecas. There's no eating into anything as Hendrick almost made something happen, but his bid to get involved for almost the first time, he committed the foul.
I don't mind the effort. He gave a little poke at it, and he almost got there, but just caught Lejeune. There's that cross from Lejeune. Yep, and that well-timed run from Palazón, and the slightest of touches just taking it away just enough from Thibaut Courtois.
The centre-backs have played their part tonight, Casey. Lejeune with that.
Definitely have.
Teeing up the goal, Moomin with his header in the first half. As we are into stoppage time, another stoppage for another cramp for a Vallecano player. There's going to be 7 minutes added on. So this one far from in the books just yet.
Yeah, that's one of the tricky parts now is you take a little time with a cramp here or a little issue to try to slow things down. All you're doing is adding time later.
As it stands, Barcelona will still be on top of La Liga with their game to come against Leganés tomorrow. You can see that with us here on ESPN+. Was that a handball? It appears it was against Vinny Jr. The locals loving this. This proud and tight-knit community. Vallecas. Nothing they like more than to upset the apple cart. Another booking as the card count rises. Vidi, his touch on, Valverde. We get there, but cleared to safety for now.
Yep, these are those moments. Stop a counterattack, take your yellow card, get organized defensively.
That was Pedro Diaz, one of the kind of substitutes going into the book. 5 minutes of stoppage time remaining. Real Madrid trying to construct something positive here. We have all the big guns out there, except Kylian Mbappe, of course. Here's Camavinga. Rodrigo back to Fran Garcia. Did he run out of room? He just about kept it in play. Rodrigo doing the instigating work. Fran Garcia needs a good cross. It's a great cross, and Vinny Jr. heading it back across the face of goal. than at it. What an opportunity. Fran Garcia trying to provide another. And Issy Palazon gratefully leaving clear.
I just felt in this stoppage time, was there going to be that one opportunity for either side to find a winner, and was this the chance for Real Madrid to take all 3 points? Excellent cross. Yeah, I'm a little surprised Vinny Jr. just didn't head that ball on target, elected to hit it back across. And
certainly by his standards, that was a very presentable opportunity. As I said, Casey, the surprise was he didn't take it on. There was a follow-up effort where a goal might have come as well. Now, Issy Palazon looking and turning, seeing the run. Couldn't find Alvaro Garcia though. Valverde. Little pocket of space here. Hendrick very quickly evaporated.
yeah, I mean, and that's how quickly the 1-2 touch passing created the space, and then Hendrick, if he hadn't been watching from the bench of just how quickly that space evaporates, took that too much time, and what looked like a promising opportunity from Real Madrid goes begging.
Again at the Vinny Jr. chance.
Yeah, I can see where maybe from that angle how it was going to be difficult to get it on target. It would have had to probably loop it over Batalla, and then maybe Balio could have slid down and become an extra defender on the line. But yeah, what a great opportunity for Real Madrid to find a stoppage time winner. Really got away with that one.
Well, he's already on the yellow card, remember? The free kick has gone Real Madrid's way.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He got away with losing possession, but got the call.
Yeah. And 90 seconds remaining. Rodrigo with the free kick, the flicked header on, and Batalla had some ground to make up there.
Yeah, I think that was one of those as a goalkeeper. You have a little bit of a moment when that initial header comes in and you're like, is that looping over me? And then you're like, oh no, it's coming down. And he got back onto his line and in the end makes a comfortable save onto his right, and then just takes that little extra time to take a little more of those precious seconds off the clock for Rayo to get an all-important point.
Issy Palazon. Was he fouled? He was.
Yes, he was.
And it's going to be a late free kick here for Rayo Vallecano. They've already written some headlines with their performance here tonight. They could put those headlines in even bigger, bolder print are they to do something from this final free kick.
Yeah, you see that, just that. No really reason for it, but this is a pretty good position to go either. You can either kind of curl that ball far post looking for players coming in, or do you elect to hit something special direct on target?
Well, we saw the last time that Florian Lejeune took a free kick, ultimately ended in a goal with him getting the crossing on the rebound. He's going to take this on direct. Oh, good save from Courtois.
So that's the
Great
other
save.
option, is you put it on target knowing that it's going to be difficult for Thibaut Courtois to do anything with it, and then gets the benefit of it falling towards his defender who's able to clear. And what a 3-3 classic, Adrian.
90 minutes of complete frills and spills here in Madrid. In the end, Carlo Ancelotti maybe rather happy, Casey, to get out of here with a point.
Yeah, I think both sides had opportunities in stoppage time to find a winner, but I think probably a draw is probably warranted. But what a really fun match for, maybe it doesn't do Real Madrid what they needed, but then you see put it in here, and Rudiger being the first to react. But what a classic. Big point for Rayo and their attempt to stay in those mid-table positions.
Great stuff, Casey. Thanks ever so much for the pleasure of your company. Thanks to those of you watching. Stay with us. Full dissection.
Keep calling people me. I don't want to say it.
What is the word?
Well, then how will I know what we're speaking
You
about?
know what I'm saying. Stop playing those coy.
What is it? I don't
You
know
know,
what it is.
guys, you all know what I'm saying.
I don't know what it is.
You know what it
I'm
is.
being for real though.
Is it Ludwig? Your name?
You literally never call me that.
Is it?
I call you
is it
Lubin.
Fudgems?
It
Fudgems?
sounds,
Is he
that
calling
would
you
be
Fudgems?
hurtful,
Is it
but that
Cosmic
wouldn't be
Brownie?
a
Saying
problem.
you can't call him Pussy Boy anymore.
Thank you,
You can't call him that.
Pussy Boy.
When
Whoa.
have you
You can't call him
ever
that.
said that?
No, don't gaslight me. You've been calling me Pussy Boy for the past couple episodes, and that's been catching like wildfire. And I was streaming just in my kitchen making banana bread.
Oh, yeah.
And every other text-to-speech donation is, "How's the banana bread looking, Pussy Boy? Did you make some extra Pussy Boy for Thick Allen?" And it's like, why are we
No
roping
way.
in the CFO of my company, a father of two, by the way, who recently underwent life-threatening surgery?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Well, he got his balls snipped, and that could have threatened something.
Yeah.
Well, it's- I guess
if
it's
you're
threatening
pro-life,
future.
it is life-threatening.
Yeah.
That's right.
So,
So
so anyway, I think that's inappropriate. I don't think they should. And I want you
Nick
to.
Allen is a baby terrorist.
What? No, take it back. Take it back.
Is it like Muppet Babies, where like he's a baby version of himself,
No,
and he's
no.
got a little bandana and like a bandolier of
He's an
bullets?
adult baby terrorist.
I would never let Nick Allen at my child pageant for
Don't
adults.
say this. What is wrong with you? This guy is your boss. Jesus.
Dude, I love this shirt, man. Fuck.
I got Juvie all over my favorite shirt.
My favorite Akira shirt.
I did not see that
You
coming.
fucking loser. I got Juvie on my nose. Hey, I want you to admonish other people using the term pussy boy to refer to me and using the term thick Allen to refer to your boss.
You know what's funny? Here's the thing. You're my boss too.
Hold up. Are
You're my
not-
boss too, but you never pull that card. Also, this isn't about Thick Allen and his big old juicy ass.
Really?
It's
A
not.
double down.
It's not.
But I do find you just constantly, day by day almost, getting frustrated with the people that you're like seeing or talking to or dating and ultimately discarding them forever. Like one by one by one by one by one. And everyone here can agree
The monkey,
that this has happened.
the monkey in Aiden's brain just started playing the Requiem for a Dream music.
The monkey has one arm.
The most miserable thing I could imagine is Aiden breaking up with me.